BookTube, hello once again, James here with another week of amazing content for all of you. It's Monday, which means it's review day, and today we're going to be reviewing Last Night in Montreal by Emily St. John Mandel. This was a book that I intended to get to in January, but didn't because Dune is really long. This is a book that I was going to read for Catalyst Reads Re-readathon 2018. The challenge that it would have completed for me was the read your favourite standalone book, and I can happily say that after having reread this one now, this is probably my favourite book ever of all time. So this is the story of a girl named Lilia and her ex-boyfriend Eli. So basically Lilia was taken away from her home as a young girl and has been disappearing ever since, is the way it's phrased. She travels from town to town, leaving people and everything behind in her wake, and Eli is the latest of these people that she has left behind. Only Eli doesn't want to be left behind, so pursues her to Montreal, obviously. So this book is very meaningful to me, which we won't go into a lot here. We'll discuss on Wednesday in the discussion portion of this, but it's got a lot of themes in there that resonated with me. It talks about loss and obsession and isolation and a feeling of unfulfillment and all of that sort of stuff. It's really fun. It's not fun. It's not like a super fun, happy book. It's got some super fun, happy moments. The relationship between Lilia and her dad is really nice. The relationship between the other characters and their dads is not very nice. But all of the relationships are very well realised and well done. What Emily St. John Mandel does very well in all of her books, and this is a lesson to other authors that will do like a contemporary book or something like that and need like 700 words to tell a simple story. 700 words, I mean 700 pages, obviously. You can see this book is very, very thin. It's 230 pages, which is very short for a novel, but the word economy in this book is just phenomenal. It's actually staggering how well Emily St. John Mandel is able to tell such a filled out, fleshed out story of essentially four people's entire lives in just 230 pages. And it doesn't leave you wanting loads more. It's not got like all of these books that have so much padding and all of this emphasis on like, oh, we need to tell every detail of everything. Like, it's not necessary, as proven by Last Night in Montreal, because what Mandel does so well is she uses a very small number of words to put across these big ideas and feelings, and that's what it's about, really. It's about taking you on the journey of understanding the sort of inner desires and feelings of the characters and their interplay with each other in a small number of words and in a very clever way. The book talks a lot about memories and how memories are damaged and changed over time. And I think the structure of the book really lends itself to telling that sort of story. What Mandel does here and in some of her other books, Station 11 as well, if you've read that one, is much more rigid with this. But what this book does is jump around very free form between different periods of time. So we'll have half a chapter that is ostensibly in the present, and then someone will say something that makes you realize that it's actually taking place in the past, and then you'll get some distant, like later on in the book there'll be phrases and paragraphs and things that echo things that came before, that twig something in the back of your mind. It's almost like dreaming reading this book. It's very lucid, like you don't So you sort of weave in and out of the story and the characters, and you need to sort of pay attention to what's happening. But once you get into the rhythm of it and get into the flow, it's really unique, and it's really engaging the whole way through. And then by the end, you sort of look around. If you're anything like me, you'll look around your room late at night and you'll go, "Oh my god, the feels, I can't take any more." And then you'll write a long rambling review on Goodreads about it, which I encourage you also to check out, because it's probably much more eloquently put even in a dazed state than this is. So yeah, ultimately fantastic book. Obviously 5 stars, obviously 5 stars, you guys. Probably, yeah, it's definitely my favourite book of all time, and I encourage you all to go and read it. If you read Station 11 and you really like that, I can't see any reason why you wouldn't like this, unless you only liked Station 11 because it was set in the post-apocalypse, I guess. This isn't set in the apocalypse, although it is set in Canadian winter, which is sort of apocalyptic, I hear. I've never been. So that was this video. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe if you want to. Leave a like and stuff. Comment and tell me if you have read this, or if you were planning to read this now, or what you thought of the review and everything. And I will see you on Wednesday for a Feels Fest. See you later.